In this video, you see the centers of the congregations of the Unitarian Free Religious Congregation of Frankfurt, the Free Religious Congregation of Offenbach, the Free Religious Center in Ludwigshafen, and the Free Religious Congregation of Mannheim, the old one and the new one, which is under construction. Now some information about the Free Religious Movement. It started around 1840. The times were characterized by the ideas of the Enlightenment and the emancipation of the bourgeoisie, the beginning of the industrialization and emergence of the proletariat. In those days, the demand for freedom of thought and spirit and for democracy also reached the churches and religion. Johannes Wronger, a Catholic priest, wrote an open letter to the Bishop of Trier in Germany in which he denounced the worship of relics. He was excommunicated, no longer a Catholic priest. It was the beginning of a movement away from the traditional churches. All over the country, deutsch-katholische Gemeinden, German Catholic congregations were founded. On the Protestant side, free congregations, freie Gemeinden, and Lichtfreunde, Friends of Light, evolved. The new congregations were oriented towards reason, active philanthropy, and a scientific view on the world. The movement disengaged itself from Christian churches without abandoning the term religion. The outlook on the world and humankind is a free and humanistic one. In 1859, the Bund Freireligiöser Gemeinden Deutschland was founded, the Association of Free Religious Congregations. The movement considered itself as progressive and set priorities in social welfare. The first kindergartens were founded with the help of freireligiöse congregations. From early on, women had the active and passive right to vote, much earlier than in political organizations. With the political rollback in the 1850s, the activities of the Free Religious Congregation were often forbidden or made nearly impossible. In the more liberal southwest of Germany, the movement survived better than in the rest of the country. At the moment, the congregations of Offenbach, Baden and Pfalz form the Association of Free Religious Congregations of Germany. Some congregations have left the association in the last 100 years. Some joined again. In the last decades, some congregations changed the name into Humanistic Community. The movement is moving. What does Free Religious stand for? Humans and nature are the basic points of ethical orientation. Our religion has a secularistic and humanistic orientation. Religion and belief must be consistent with a scientific worldview and scientific knowledge. Individual free self-determination in religious questions is the rule. Religion is a private affair, has to be open to change, and is not bound by any dogma. Religion is verified in action. We share the responsibility for social justice and humanitarianism, for a sustainable handling of natural resources and for the realization of human rights.
Die Gedanken sind frei, wer kann sie erraten? Sie fliegen vorbei wie nächtliche Schatten. Kein Mensch kann sie wissen, kein Jäger schießen mit Pulver und Blei. Die Gedanken sind frei.